Hello, everybody. It's meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you on this Friday. We have a thunderstorm risk as we head into your weekend. Remember, no matter where you are or when you're there, head over to hutchesweather.com to find the latest on interactive radar and what's going on with the weather in your area. For now, let's get right to the details for you.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, as we close out our Friday in the afternoon, we have spotty showers in eastern parts of South Dakota and southern Minnesota. That's about it. We do have a few north of the Walker area as we look up in toward that area west of Hibbing and north of Deer River and Big Fork. So that's where we see just a little bit of activity on the radar in our neck of the woods. Northeast South Dakota having a couple of showers and maybe rumbles of thunder as well. Otherwise, we're enjoying some pretty quiet conditions with a little bit of smoke showing up north of parts of northern Minnesota. So a little bit more up near the Red Lakes area and north towards Lake of the Woods. Keep that in mind. Out to the west so we can clearly see the brown earth there as things are looking pretty good. Now, we do have that chance of thunderstorms in the forecast. It arrives on Saturday. Here's the very latest in your hour-by-hour forecast as we take a peek at that future radar right quick. Now, I'm going to pull up a model that really has been doing the best job over the last couple of days as far as track and timing. And let's go ahead with tonight's showers and storms exiting as we head into the morning hours on Saturday. The wind begins to increase. So, increasing wind from west to east. It'll be quietest in the morning out in central Minnesota. Gusts over 30 miles per hour will be the rule as we head into your midday and afternoon hours. Notice a line of showers developing. Here's a cold front that will be working its way through with a couple of lines of showers. This initial band could bring some strong, possibly even severe storms. The main risk will be potentially a few storms, not many, but a couple of storms possibly creating 1-inch diameter hail and wind gusts to about 60 miles per hour. They arrive as we go in toward around 3 o'clock in the Devil's Lake Basin to 4. And then as we head into the evening hours between 5 and 7, those storms will cross through the Red River Valley and into northwest Minnesota. Notice they'll be a little later arriving in the FM area. This is 7 o'clock at night. So between 5 and 8 o'clock at night, we'll see these storms rumble through the valley, pushing into parts of Lakes Country and western Minnesota with their line of storms. Not everybody's going to see storms, even though this looks like a fairly solid line. A few of us will get missed. That's just the way it is with these storms. And once the winds become northwesterly, your risk of severe drops off dramatically into the nighttime hours. Heading into Sunday, those showers continue to push off to the east. Northwest winds, though, out of Canada could usher in a little bit of that surface smoke to the area in the north, especially. Spotty showers will be a thing in the forecast as we go through Sunday and Monday, hit and miss style showers on some pretty cool days as we go into and through your weekend ahead. Here's the tail of the tape as you start your Saturday. Expect temperatures to be in the mid-50s for most, near 60 for a couple of us. Spotty showers in the far south. Other than that, pretty quiet. Morning temperatures, though, well, they'll be pleasant, but those southwest winds will be on the increase, particularly out to the west. Gusty winds across the valley. You can see where the pool of cool makes its way in behind the cold front. Gusty northwest winds there. Otherwise, ahead of the storm, southwest winds will bring those temperatures that are in the 80s from South Dakota into southeast North Dakota. Fargo, Breckenridge, Wahpeton, Windmere, all of us seeing a decent chance at some 80-degree weather. I think we'll cut off just short of 80 or maybe right at 80 in Grand Forks before the arrival of the thunder among us. I will have details if anything becomes severe, but the chances of it are not great. We are in a level 1 risk of severe weather on a 5-level scale from the Storm Prediction Center. Notice the cool pool behind it. Scattered showers continue. Again, not for everybody, but for a few of us as we head into that weekend ahead. And check this out, some good news as far as rain goes. Again, this depends on where the storms hit by Sunday morning. That line of thunderstorms moving through will leave a band of moderate to heavy rain showers, and some will get over a 1/2 inch. So I'll say I'm confident that a few bands will produce a 1/2 inch of rain, but isolated places that get multiple storms passing through, remember there were 2 lines, could see a little over 1 inch of rain. Notice it's a little more sparse out to the west where we're seeing just a few hundredths to around 1/10 or so of an inch out to the west. So that's your forecast. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Remember, you can get the latest anytime, anywhere. Follow on Facebook, please. Subscribe on YouTube, but most importantly, have a wonderful and safe weekend and check hutchesweather.com as those thunderstorms move through. A couple may reach severe criteria.